In this video, I'm going to be doing an updated trophy case tier list. As you guys can see, we have a tier list here ranking from S all the way down to D tier, and we have every single trophy case card in the game right here, all 39 cards, including the Dark Matter Bird, the Dark Matter Team Duncan, and the Dark Matter Dr. J. Now, last time I did this tier list, I wasn't including the Dark Matters and I wasn't including Bird, but I also didn't really know too much about each trophy case card. So now that we've had more time to play with these cards, play against these cards, and kind of just get a feel for them in game. So first trophy case card here is going to be Pink Diamond Brandon Ingram. I would say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. He's definitely a solid small 40, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, not going to be a great defender, but he's got a 93 ball, 95 mid range, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. He's going to be good at going to the basket with a 90 vertical and an 85 driving dunk, and he's got tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges, including amped, catch and shoot, deadeye, green machine, mini magician, slippery off ball, and volume shooter as well. Jump shot wise, I think it's a pretty solid jump shot, and he also has the best dribble style in the game, the MJ dribble style. So for me, I think Brandon Ingram probably going to be in that B tier category. Looking at Pink Diamond AI, I think he's actually better than a lot of people were saying, and me included. Like, I thought this card was absolutely terrible when he first came out, or when the game first came out and people started getting him, but actually seeing him play in game, he's actually a lot better than I thought. He's a shooting guard, point guard, 6 foot with a 6'3" wingspan. I mean, he's going to be great on the offensive end, 91 3 ball, 97 mid range, 97 speed, 97 acceleration, and he's actually really good at going to the rim, having an 85 driving dunk with a 97 vertical. He's going to be super fast with the ball in his hands, 98 ball handle with a 97 speed with ball, I should say. If you know how to use this card on the offensive end, I've seen people like absolutely cook with this card, especially on the offensive end. He's got Hall of Fame quick first step, clamp breaker, handles for days, killer combos, mismatch expert, ankle breaker, and he's actually not going to be that bad of a defender. Obviously, that's his weakness, right? He's not going to be a great defender, but I don't think he's actually going to be that bad. Yes, he's 6 foot, so he's going to get mashed and he's going to get bullied on the defensive end, but overall, I think AI going to be a C tier trophy case card. Now, talking about Opal Anthony Davis, I do think he's going to be in that S tier category. If you guys don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 trophy case cards in the game, and I think AD does make the top 5. Talking about Antoine Jameson, I think he's probably going to be in C tier as well. I don't think this Antoine card is very good, but he's definitely going to be an all-around okay small forward. Talking about Bargnani, even though I'm a Raptors fan, I'm really disappointed this is the team the Raptors got. I think this card is pretty bad in my opinion. He's a center, 7 foot tall with a 7'4" wingspan, only 48 speed, 48 acceleration, not even gonna be that good on the defensive end. All this card can really do is shoot threes. Like, he can't even dunk the ball, he can't even handle the ball that well. He's gonna be a good rebounder and being able to knock down some threes. He's got Hall of Fame guard up, green machine, corner specialist, claymore, catch and shoot, blinders, amped, and he's got gold deadeye, comeback hit, and limitless range. So I mean, if you're looking for just a straight up, you know, catch and shoot big man, I guess you go with a guy like Bargnani, but I think he's probably going to be in my D tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Big Z, I think he's going to be an A tier. Honestly, I was underrating this card a lot when the game first came out. I knew he was good, but this card's actually really elite for the trophy case cards. He's a center, 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan. He's got an 88 3 ball, 92 mid range. Yes, I know the flaw, 44 speed, 44 acceleration, but he's actually going to be a solid defender, at least on the interior, having a 90 block with an 85 interior defense, and he does have Hall of Fame anchor, box of beast, and brick wall as well. So shooting threes, he's going to be a great pick and pop big man, catch and shoot, claymore, and corner specialist. He's basically going to be Bargnani, but a lot better on the offensive end and going to be a way better defender. Looking at the next Pink Diamond trophy case card here is going to be Pink Diamond Elton Brand. I would say he's probably going to be in B tier. He's actually not that bad for a power forward and definitely very solid, can pretty much do everything on the court. So I'd say he's probably going to be in that B tier category. Looking at Pink Diamond Brandon Jennings, I'm not going to lie, he's going to be in that D tier category. This Brandon Jennings cards, I mean, a Brandon Jennings card, I should say, I've like barely ever played this dude, and he is absolutely terrible for the times I have. He's 6'1" with a 6'5" wingspan. I know there's probably some Bucks fans down below, or people that might use this card and have a lot of success with him, but if you want a short point guard from the trophy cases, just go with not a Dr. J, just go with an AI. Like, if you really want to use a 6 foot point guard from the trophy cases who's going to be elite on the offensive end, just use an AI if that's really who you want to run. So for me, Brandon Jennings gonna have to be in that D tier category. Now, Opal Chris Paul, I think he's going to be in B tier. Probably going to be one of the best cards in B tier, though. He's still a Galaxy Opal, so he's still obviously going to be super elite, but he's 6 foot with a 6'4" wingspan. So in my opinion, just going to be a little bit too short this year, only having a 30 driving dunk. This year, being able to dunk the ball and go to the basket at an elite level is definitely going to be one of the best things to have, even on your point guard. That's why some of the best PGs in the game, like Penny Hardaway, Westbrook, Magic, John Wall, are all very, very good rim runners. So Chris Paul, for me, going to be in that B tier category. Looking at Pink Diamond Dikembe, I would say he's probably going to be in C tier. Really don't think he's that good of a center. Can't shoot threes, and he's obviously going to be, actually, I will say, like, he's actually really, really slow for a Dikembe card. Like, he only has 56 speed, and he can't shoot threes. Yes, he's going to be a good defender, but that's pretty much it. If you really want an interior defender, just go and get yourself a Wilt Chamberlain. Going to be much better than a guy like Dikembe. So for me, Dikembe going to be in that C tier category. Now, talking about the Dark Matter Larry Bird, now this is a card I can't really talk about in game yet because nobody actually has this card, but I'm pretty sure Mini or Splash are both really, really close. I think Mini's got 28 out of the 30 teams done, and I think Splash is at like 27 out of the 30 teams done as well. So I'd say probably by the weekend, people should be able to get this Larry Bird card. So I can't base it off what he looks like in game. I can just go off his stats and badges, but obviously going to be in that top 5. He's the end reward for all the trophy cases, so I'd hope he'd be in the top 5 cards, for the trophy cases. He's a small forward, power forward, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, he's obviously going to be a Dark Matter, 25 Hall of Fame badges, pretty much having every single one, every single shooting badge in the game is basically going to be on Hall of Fame, which is obviously really, really nice to have. I do wish he was a little bit faster and better going to the rim. I don't think this card's going to fit the meta of the game because he's not going to be that good of a rim runner, and he's also going to be not slow, but he's going to be a little bit on the slower side for an 87 speed small forward when we have guys like Giannis with 94 speed. Also, his jump shot really isn't the greatest. It's going to be a little bit slow, and he doesn't have the best dribble sigs like at all. Like, I think this card might get updated, and I feel like should get updated with an Evo, or just in general should get his dribble sigs and his jump shot updated, because this card's sigs are absolutely terrible, and he doesn't even have the normal leaner as well. But Larry Bird for trophy case cards still going to be in that S tier category because obviously a Dark Matter, and he is the final prize for the trophy cases. Looking at the next opal here is going to be Clyde Drexler, and I think he's going to be in the A tier category. Maybe gets moved up to S tier later in the video, but there's so many good trophy case cards that I think Clyde is going to miss out on the top 5 and going to be in my A tier category. Talking about the next opal is going to be Patrick Ewing, and I think he's going to be on the same tier as a guy like Chris Paul. I think they're both still very, very good cards, but in my opinion, I'm not really the biggest fan of that Patrick Ewing card. I know Splash really likes it. Likes him if you guys watch his qualifier run, or if you guys have watched Splash on Twitch. I know he loves the Patrick Ewing card, and I'm sure there's some other people there that love this card, but in my opinion, don't really think he's that good. Gonna have to throw him in that B tier category. Looking at the next trophy case card here is going to be Michael Finley. Don't really know too much about this card. Let me just quickly check his stats. I mean, I've played him a couple times. Hasn't really done anything against me. 6'7" with a 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. All I know is he's not a good defender. He's definitely going to be a little bit of a liability on the defensive end. 93 3 ball, 93 mid-range, and has some good Hall of Fame shooting badges. But yeah, that jump shot really isn't the best and has literally no dribble sigs to him. So I would say he's probably going to be in that C tier category. Looking at Pink Diamond, is this Russ? Who is this? Pink Diamond, if I could actually drag him. Pink Diamond, Steve Francis. Okay, I would say he's probably actually C tier. I don't think that Steve Francis card is really that good. He's going to be a really good rim runner, but his jump shot is absolutely terrible and obviously not going to be a good defender as well. Looking at Opal Gilbert Arenas, I would say definitely going to be in that A tier category. I was really wrong about this card. When he first came out, I thought this card was terrible and terrible in game, but playing against him and seeing some people use this card, Gilbert's actually very, very solid and deserving of the A tier category. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan. His stats are going to be super complete across the board. He's got a really good 3-ball, 94 3-ball, 94 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame amped, Agent 3, Comeback Kid, Green Machine, Guard Up, Limitless range. Like, he can knock it down from Limitless, and he's also got a pretty good jump shot and the normal leaner as well. So for me, Gilbert Arenas is going to be in that A tier category. Talking about the Pink Diamond Worthy, I'm pretty sure it says, yeah, Pink Diamond Worthy, and definitely going to be in my A tier category. Obviously one of the best trophy case cards who can pretty much do it all in the game. Going to be a really good rim runner and does have a really good jump shot. Looking at the next trophy case card here is going to be Gordon Hayward. I think he's also probably going to be in that A tier category. I think he's going to be one of the lowest cards though. I like a Worthy more than him. I like a Clyde, I like a Big C, and I like a Gilbert more than a Gordon Hayward, but I still feel like he deserves to be in the A tier category. Looking at Jermaine O'Neal, I would say he's probably going to be in B tier. I think he's a pretty disappointing card because he was actually really good last year, and if this card had a better release, like actually had a solid jump shot, he would probably be in that A tier category because he's a 6'11" power forward, 7'3" wingspan, has a great player model in game, and his stats are actually not great stats, but I mean, he's pretty well rounded. He's got 83 speed for the power forward position. It's just this jump shot is absolutely terrible. It's one of the worst releases in the game, in my opinion. So he's going to be still in that B tier category. But if he had a better jump shot, I would probably consider putting him in A tier. Looking at the pink diamond Jimmy Butler, I think probably going to be in my S tier category. I definitely think it's going to be close. I think there's a bunch of different guys you could put in that S tier category. But for me, I'm going to go with the opal Jimmy Butler. He's obviously going to be one of the best on-ball defenders in the game, having 11 Hall of Fame defensive badges and being a perfect defender, and also great on the offensive end. My only flaw with the card though would obviously be that jump shot. Talking about the next pink diamond here is going to be pink diamond Kyle Korver. And surprisingly enough, I'm going to put him in that B tier category. I think he's a really good sharpshooter. And every single time I play against this Kyle Korver card, I got people pulling in my face from like half court, greening in my face. He's a 6'7" shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan. He's going to be a liability on the defensive end, but this card is an absolute sharpshooter. I mean, I was talking bad about this card when he first came out, but he does have the MJ dribble style. He's got a super fast jump shot, very easy to green, and he's just going to be able to shoot it in people's faces from literally half court. So for those reasons, I mean, only has gold limitless, but people that I play against are just pulling from half court with Kyle Korver. So for me, I'm gonna put him in that B tier category. Looking at pink diamond Rashard Lewis, I don't think he's going to be very good. Kind of the same as Antoine Jameson. Going to be in my C tier category. Looking at pink diamond Jeremy Lin, I actually think he's not terrible. I would say he's probably better than a guy like Allen Iverson. Not him on the same level as a guy like Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook or Derrick Rose. Those type of point guards for trophy cases. So I think he's going to be in that B tier category. Looking at the Dark Matter Dr. J, 1000% going to be in that S tier category. Probably the second best trophy case card in the game. Maybe even the best over a guy like Larry Bird. So definitely going to be in my S tier category. Looking at the pink diamond Manu Ginobili, I think this card's terrible. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's probably going to be in that D tier category. Looking at Kevin McHale, I think he's going to be B tier. Very solid power forward who can also play center as well. Got a good jump shot. He's got a 7'11" wingspan. Really, really good for the power forward position. And that's the reason why he's so elite. Because of that wingspan, he's going to be able to play really good defense and be a great rebounder as well. Looking at pink diamond Russell Westbrook, 1000% going to be an A tier. I really want to put this card in the S tier category, but I don't think I can because we still got Dark Matter Tim Duncan to talk about, who is probably going to be our fifth card, I should say, in the S tier category. Looking at pink diamond Steve Nash, I would say he's probably going to be in C tier. Really not the biggest fan of this card. I mean, he's a good 3 hunter, I guess, and he's going to be a good passer, but he's definitely going to be a little bit of a liability on the defensive end. Looking at pink diamond Tim Hardaway, this card is absolutely terrible in my opinion. Like, isn't he like a short point guard who can't even do anything? Like, he's 6 foot with a 6'3" wingspan. He can't dunk the ball. I guess you could say he's a good defender, but he's not going to be a good defender in game because he's 6 foot. So he's just going to get the ball, thrown at his head, and he's going to get mashed like crazy. Doesn't have a fast jump shot. Doesn't have that good a dribble sig. So yeah, Tim Hardaway for me, going to be in that D tier category. Looking at pink diamond Peja Stojakovic, I would say, honestly, probably going to be in high C tier. This card's actually not that bad, so I'd say he's probably going to be in that high C tier. Looking at pink diamond Jordan Poole, as much as I want to put him in D tier, I mean, this card is, I don't know, man. Jordan Poole for me, like this card, every time I played against him, he does absolutely nothing on the court. He's a 6'4" shooting guard, I should say, with a 6'6" wingspan. I mean, yes, he's going to be decent on the offensive end, but he's not that good at going to the rim, and he's not going to be that good of a defender. But I guess he's got Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step, and he's got a decent release, right? I thought it was on quick time, actually. It's a pretty fast jump shot. So yeah, I'll give Jordan Poole the C tier category, but don't think he's really that good of a trophy case card. Talking about pink diamond Rip Hamilton, I think he's probably going to be in that B tier category. Very solid all around pink diamond. That's going to be a very good shooter. Looking at the pink diamond Richard Jefferson, going to be in my A tier category. I used to sleep on this card like crazy. I thought he was terrible because of his jump shot, and that's definitely one of the biggest flaws about this card. He's got one of the worst releases in the game that I have no idea how people even green with this jump shot. But other than that, he's going to be kind of like a Ben Simmons in a way where obviously he can shoot threes way better than Ben because he does have a 91 3 ball, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and slippery off ball. But he's going to be really elite at everything else except for shooting threes. 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical, super fast, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. So that's definitely going to be the positive for a guy like Richard Jefferson. Going to be very elite at everything else. And then Dark Matter Dark Matter Tim Duncan, going to be in my S tier category. So that's going to be my S tier for the trophy case cards. I think most people would agree with that. Derrick Rose for me is going to also be in that A tier category. And let's just quickly go through these last guys. Sabonis going to be in the A tier category. Who is this? Wally Zerbiak. I mean, he's a good sharpshooter, so I'll throw him in the B tier category. Actually, not that bad. Pink Diamond Zach Randolph, I think, is going to be in C tier, kind of on the same level as guys like Rashard Lewis and Antoine Jameson. And then Alonzo Mourning actually going to be in the A tier category. I think Alonzo is one of the more slept on trophy case cards in the game. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my trophy case tier list? Let me know what you'd maybe change about the S tier and all the different tiers as well. For me, I think this is going to be my top 5 trophy case cards in the game, with guys like Clyde, Russell Westbrook, and Worthy just barely missing out on the top 5. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.